Hi, I'm Liz Nedden. Let's have a look at how we go about formatting time series data for when we want to enter it into NZGrapher. So the first one, the easiest one, is if we just have annual data or yearly data. So that means I've got one data point per year. So we can see here we just enter the years as just the digits, and that's all fine. Then we need to think about other time periods. So some general formatting rules is we start with having a number, so like the number 2000 being the year, but it could also be the week 1, and so on. Then we have a letter, so in this case I've got the letter D, which stands for daily, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And then we have another number, so the number 1. So below the formatting is 2000 day 1. So let's have a look at some of the specific ones. So when I'm dealing with quarterly data, so that means I'm collecting data every 3 months. So they often do this in business. They'll summarise all of January, February, March, the total amount of sales for those 3 months, and the next set of 3 months. So I end up with quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. And so we're going to use the letter Q for quarterly data, and you can see there in the example I've got 2000 quarter 1, 2000 quarter 2, 2000 quarter 3, 2000 quarter 4, and then we go to the next year, 2001 quarter 1, and so on. So we'd continue that pattern with quarterly data. If I have monthly data we're going to use the letter M, and you can see there in the example below we've got the capital letter M in there. And we need to use a 2-digit number for the months, and that's because there's more than 10 months. So that's why I've gone 01, 02, 03, up to 12 for 12 months of the year. So month 1 would be January, month 2 would be February, and so we would do that, and then we'd carry on to the next year, 2001, month 1, and so on. If I have weekly data, we're going to use the letter W, and we're going to use 2-digit numbers for the weeks. So we've got the W in there, so 2000, week 1, and then I've got my 2-digit numbers because I've got up to 52 weeks of the year, so that's why I need 2 digits for the number of weeks. If I have daily data, I'm going to use the letter D for daily data, and I'm going to go up to day 7 and then restart at day 1. So you can see there I've got the first week, day 1, first week, day 2, first week, day 3, up to the first week, day 7. Then I restart in week 2, day 1, week 2, day 2, week 2, day 3, and so on. So that's the pattern we would use. If I have hourly data, then I'm going to use the letter H. So H for hours, and we're going to again use the 2-digit numbers. So hourly data, we know there's 24 hours in a day, so that's why I want my 2-digit numbers, and you can see I go up from 01 up to 24 hours, and then I continue. So I've got the first day, hour number 1, the first day, hour number 2, the first day, hour number 3, up to the first day, hour number 24. Then I start at day 2, hour number 1, day 2, hour number 2, and so on. If I have a different period other than these predefined ones, then we can use the letter C. So this is for custom ones. So we use the letter C, so it's always number, letter C, and number. And you can decide what might be appropriate for your data set if that's what you have. Thanks for watching.